Hey guys. I had the sudden urge to make a BokuAka story. I'm not good at writing these type of stories, but I'll try. This is totally uncanon. Was kinda low-key cringing when I kept making the whole sun and moon references, but I don't care, it was cute and it showed how I kinda view their dynamics to be. Characters act way different than they canonically do. Let's begin. Bokuto's point of view. Bokuto abruptly woke up from his dream by the sharp ring of his alarm clock ringing. He promptly slammed his fist on the snooze bar of it and stretched before he sat up. He let out a sigh of discomfort, struggling to keep his eyes open as they felt weighed down. Lately, he had been having trouble with his sleep and had been dedicating most of his attention to volleyball. He yawned and glanced over at his alarm clock as he stood up and made his way towards the bathroom to brush his teeth and hair. He then took a quick shower and went downstairs to get his volleyball kit and school equipment. He determined that he didn't have much of an appetite and settled for an energy drink. After that, he tied his shoes and began to unlock his phone. Agashi. Are you awake? Akashi New Moon is online. Hello Bokuto-san. Yes, I'm awake. Agashi. Smiling face. Are you still coming over? Yes Agashi, I'm leaving now. I can't wait to see you. Me too Bokuto-san. Don't forget about our date later. Agashi, you know I'd never forget. Confused face. Confused face. Confused face. Of course you wouldn't Bokuto-san, but I'm just making sure. I will remember. Agashi beaming face with smiling eyes. Beaming face with smiling eyes. I'm glad you will. I've got to go change now before you come. Okay. Bye Agashi. Confused face. Confused face. Confused face. Confused face. Bokuto-san, don't be upset. I'll give you a hug when I see you, okay? Yay, I'm running now. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye Bokuto-san. Red heart. Bye Agashi. Face with heart-shaped eyes. Face with heart-shaped eyes. 2 users have gone offline. Akashi's point of view. Akashi smiled as he locked his phone and placed it on his nightstand before he stood up and started packing what he needed for school. Once he'd finished, he got into the shower and checked the time. 7:50 a.m. Tuesday the 22nd of October, 2024. He estimated that he had 5 more minutes of peace before the white-haired owl started shouting in his ear, and while he liked Bokuto's company, he wasn't a fan of the early morning yelling. Akashi went downstairs and began preparing toast. Shortly after, a sharp and eager knock was heard. Akashi stood up and opened the door. Agashi. Bokuto yelled as he ran over to hug Akashi and smother him with kisses. Akashi instantly flushed red and tried to stop him. Bokuto-san. Agashi, I missed you. Bokuto-san. It's only been 16 hours since I last saw you and 8 minutes since we last texted. That's too long. You're going to have to get used to not being around me all the time, Bokuto-san. Agashi, you don't have to use honorifics when talking to me. I know, but you're older than me, Bokuto-san, so it would feel strange not doing so. That's fine. But let's go to school. I can't wait for our practice match with Nakoma. Neither can I. Let me just finish my food, then we can go. Okay. After they finished, they got to school and attended their respective classes. 12:30 p.m. Tuesday the 22nd of October, 2024. Akashi was on his phone waiting for Bokuto to come to the canteen in their normal space. Usually Bokuto was being the first among the pair to arrive, but today he wasn't. Hey Akashi. Hey Komi-san. Are you waiting for Bokuto? Yeah. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure. He ran out of maths class after it ended. What if he went to the toilet to shit? Komi-san. Komi. You bastard, get back here. Oops. Got a split. What the actual? Akashi, where did that bastard run off to? He never told me where, but why? You don't need to know. Konoha flushed red and ran away quickly. Shortly after, Akashi saw Washio chasing Konoha and smirked to himself. Konoha, get back here, it's fine. Ooh, I see. Akashi went on his phone and saw a new message. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. Face exhaling. Kenma video game controller is typing. What the actual hell is wrong with you? It's not my fault, I'm smart. Smart my ass. Maybe they were wrong to put you in advanced chemistry. I am good at chemistry. You know what? I'm never helping you with chemistry homework. Kuro, you know how much I love you, right? Smiling face with hearts. Akashi New Moon is online. Oh my god, what is this? Aikashi bro, what's up? The sky face with heart-shaped eyes. Oh god, sarcasm is the only thing that doesn't look good on you, pretty boy. Shut up, Kuro face with rolling eyes. You're scaring Kei away. Hey Kenma. Hey Akashi. I didn't get a hi. Is this homophobia? Wouldn't blame him if he was, especially because of you. Giving us gays a bad reputation. At Bakuto-san. Defend me bro. Where is he? Surprised he hasn't came as soon as Akashi began typing. He probably isn't going to be online. What happened? No, nothing happened. I just don't know where he is. Komi-san witnessed him running out of his class in a hurry and hasn't seen him since. That's crazy. Kenma video game controller. Added Hinata Tangerine. To the conversation. About time I was added. Hey small fry. Rooster. Oh god. I'm going to go look for Bakuto-san. Akashi New Moon. Winterfline. Canteen. 12:37 p.m. No one's point of view. Akashi stood up from his seat and placed his bag and jacket on the chair so that he could reserve it while he went to search for Bakuto. Akashi searches around the school, gym, classroom, anywhere the energetic owl could have been. Finally he decides to search the bathroom as his last option. Bakuto-san, are you in here? Akashi's complexion drains of color when he sees Bakuto lying on the floor, his eyes wide opened, but rolled back. He runs over to him and notices Bakuto's body is cold and clammy. Akashi begins to shake him and try helping him regain consciousness. Bakuto-san. Can you hear me? Bakuto slowly starts to open his eyes and notices Akashi's tear-filled eyes as he embraces him with all the strength he could muster. Agashi, what's wrong? Bakuto-san. What happened? Why were you collapsed on the ground? I don't know. Akashi realized that he'd probably overwhelmed the poor boy. I'm sorry Bakuto-san. I'm just concerned for you. It's fine Agashi. Bakuto gradually rose from his seated position and shifted his weight onto Akashi's lap. I'm not sure what happened. 1 second I was standing, the next on the floor. It's fine Bakuto. Maybe we should go to the hospital and check in case. We can't risk anything happening to you. But if we go Agashi, we'll miss our match and I can't. Your well-being is more important than a match Bakuto-san. Agashi I don't need to go hospital. Please. Akashi exhales a breath he hasn't been aware he'd been holding. Fine. But after the match against Nakoma we will be going. Deal? But Agashi, our date. We can reschedule it. I want you to be at your best for our date. Fine. What time is it? It's 12:45 p.m. We have 20 minutes left of lunch. Let's go get you some food. After all, we can't have our future ace performing badly later on. That is true. Let's go Agashi. Whoa, hold on Bakuto-san. Take it slow. You just fainted. You need to take it slow. I'll carry you. Okay. As Akashi picked him up, he observed that Bakuto seemed to be a bit more weightless, but he didn't dwell on it and proceeded to carry him to the canteen. And with that, the pair left the bathroom and headed back to the canteen. 12:56 p.m. Bakuto-san. Here you go. Thank you Agashi. Akashi had bought Bakuto a bento box. Akashi noticed how Bakuto wasn't eating it. Akashi decided to brush this off. After all, who would act so normal after collapsing in a bathroom? Bakuto noticed Akashi staring at him with a sad expression. Kashi, what's wrong? Nothing Bakuto-san. Just try your best to eat okay? Okay. After school. 15:35 p.m. Fukurodani Gymnasium. Fukurodani are training whilst waiting for Nakoma to arrive. Akashi is practicing his sets whilst Bakuto is warming up. He approaches Akashi all sweaty and out of breath. Which was odd considering how they'd only been practicing for 5 minutes. You sure worked out a lot huh? Agashi said to me. Of course Bakuto. That's my job isn't it? Yeah. Akashi says to Bakuto, who spikes the ball across the net. 16 p.m. Fukurodani Gymnasium. What's up Fukurodani? Kuro, don't be too loud. Bakuto holds his spiking and drops the ball. He immediately runs over to them with Akashi following behind. Welcome Kuro and Kenma. Hey, don't forget about us, especially me, the future ace. Lev shut up. Of course. Welcome Lev and Yaku too. Hey, it's my bros. Kuro bro, Baka bro. They never shut up do they? Hey. PFFT. Let's just play our match. The quicker we finish, the quicker I can go back to playing. That's our ray of sunshine setter for you. Kuro, stop. You're embarrassing me. Why don't we go talk somewhere else and leave them be, Kenma-san? Yeah, sure. With that, Kenma and Akashi left, leaving Kuro, Bakuto, Lev and Yaku together. Lev, let's just go practice and let the two catch up. Okay, Yaku-san. Lev picked Yaku up, who was punching him and demanding to be released, whilst Lev simply laughed. Your school's really something, huh? Oh please, as if you could talk. So Kuro bro. Both teams were at match point. It was the last set and Fukurodani's ball. Akashi was just about to set to Bakuto to let him score the last point as he always did, but Akashi said to me over here. Akashi hesitated and quickly redirected the trajectory of the ball towards Konoha, who ultimately scored the winning point. Fukurodani won both sets 25-23, 25-24. Haha, good game. Today was just a one-off. Expect us to win next time. Yeah right. Good game everyone. Good game. Can we go now? I'm hungry. We could all just stop by a restaurant and eat. Sorry, me and Bakuto can't make it. Ahoho. Do the Loverbirds think they're better than us? Kuro, stop twisting their words. Where's the fun in that? I'm sorry bro. Sad Bakuto. It's okay Bakuto-san. We can always go somewhere another day with them. I agree. We could always arrange something like that. We'll be looking forward to that then, Fukurodani. Make sure you stick to your words. I'll need some free food to uphold my beauty and skills. What skills? You lost both sets to us. Bakuto, control your dogs. Hahaha. I suppose we've got to get going. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye Bakubro and Kashibro. Till next time. Next time we will win. After all, they've got me. Yeah sure. Bakuto and Akashi left the gym 19 p.m., 20 minutes after leaving Fukurodani's gym. Akashi noticed how Bakuto had been silent as they approached the hospital. Bakuto stopped walking, which also made Akashi stop as they were holding hands. Is something the matter, Bakuto-san? Can I ask you something, Keiji? Akashi frowned. Bakuto normally called him Agashi or anything other than his actual name. He observed how Bakuto gazed at the ground. Of course you can. What's bothering you? You always said to me, right? Akashi hesitated and looked up at Bakuto. It was clear he was upset that Akashi hadn't set the ball to him to score the last point. Of course I will, Bakuto. After all, the moon only shines because of the sun. Bakuto began to grin giddily. Of course. You always know how to make me happy, Kashi. Of course, Bakuto-san. Let's go inside the hospital now. We can get dinner after. Akashi's point of view. The only conclusion I've reached is that the patient could have been overworking himself and all his lack of sleep finally caught up to him, causing him to suddenly collapse. My advice would be to make sure you have a lot of food, water, and that you look after yourself well. I see. I'll make sure he receives everything you've listed. Thank you for your service, miss. Also, may I ask what your relationship with the patient is? I am his boyfriend. I see. It's just because I've noticed that on the system we have no emergency contacts for this Mr. Kaotero. So I was wondering if you'd be okay if we contacted you in case his family are unavailable in a case of an emergency. Of course. Thank you. We have administered benzodiazepines to help the patient receive adequate rest and nourishment. Thank you for your service again. No problem. I'll be sending him to you now and I'll return with the contact information sheet you need to sign. Akashi leaned back on the chair. How did he not realize Bakuto not taking care of himself? He felt like a shit boyfriend for not noticing the signs. Bakuto entered the room and sat down next to Akashi. Kashi, I'm sorry. Bakuto-san, don't blame yourself for this. It's my fault for not noticing. No, it's my fault. I'm sorry for stressing you out. I always do. Bakuto-san, you don't do. Stop saying that. But Kashi, it is. And you know it is. We will discuss this later, okay? For now we need to focus on your recovery. The nurse returned with a form for Akashi to fill. Mr. Kaotero, it is important that you prioritize your health by getting enough rest, as neglecting your body's needs could have serious consequences, including the risk of death or muscle paralysis. Yes, I will. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Sleep doesn't come easy to everyone. The human body decides its own appetite as well. I was being selfish. I was focusing on myself and not others. Bakuto-san, I will be taking my leave now. Good luck on your recovery. I'd strongly advise prioritizing sleep and food water over the course of the next few days. We will do. Thank you for helping us today. Have a good day. With that, the nurse left. Bokuto and Akashi left the hospital and went to eat food. After that, Akashi dropped Bokuto off at his house. Bokuto-san, please try and get enough sleep and make sure you're eating. I will, Kashi. Don't worry about me. I try not to, Bokuto-san, but you're important. You're the sun to my moon. As long as I'm here, I'll make sure we both shine. And with that, Akashi kissed Bokuto and returned to his house. Because to Akashi, he believed that opposites did attract. Just like him and Bokuto. Just like the sun and the moon. I'm gonna leave it there. I've decided to make this a 2-shot. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.